Awesome game. We didn't start real solid on defense. We let them go 75 yards on the first drive. I don't know why it takes us a drive to settle down, but it did again this game. And after that point, I thought our defense played outstanding. Offense really picked it up. I thought the key drive of the game was how they went out and played that first drive of the second half. And then we got the ball back right back for them, and then they went right down again and scored again and got us out to a 14-point lead. Southern Utah, as good as they've been playing this year, we just felt like if we could get them behind the score, we had a chance to get them in an uncomfortable position they hadn't been this year, and that's, I think, what happened a little bit. That's one heck of a football team we just played. They deserve everything they've earned this year, and proud of our guys. Just they fought, they clawed, they dug. It wasn't always pretty. We left some plays out there, but when you're playing that kind of team that we were tonight, you're going to leave some stuff out there. So anyway, super excited about our players and how they handled this game.
Jay, with the field goal, the interception could have been disastrous right before halftime. You hold them to the field goal anyway. What did that do to the mood as you came in for that?
Well, we were still a little down, unfortunately, just because of giving them those extra 3 points. You want to go in on a high note. But this has happened a couple times to us this year where our players go in at halftime on a little bit of a downer, and they rebound, they're mature, and I could just see it in their eyes like, Coach, don't worry about this, we got it. And they came out and played great in that third quarter. That was big for them to rebound the way they did.
Having the ball to start the second half certainly helped.
It did, and we were really not going to be aggressive down there because we knew we had the ball coming out in the second half, and they just made a heck of a play. I mean, that guy's intercepted us a couple times over the last couple years, and he got us again on that same kind of play. So you got to give them credit for that.
Steph, what was your mindset after you threw that pick? Like, how do you recover from that?
You just move on. I mean, before I went out, Coach just said be smart. We only have a short amount of time on the play clock, so don't do anything drastic. Obviously, that happened, and I just had to forget about it. I mean, things happen as a quarterback. You throw interceptions, have fumbles. You just got to move on, and like Coach said, I think we had halftime to maul it over and just move on and come out strong in the second half.
And Stephen, after not getting to play the whole game against these guys last time, what did it mean to you to play so well tonight?
Amazing. I mean, defense played well all night, so I was just super excited because they kept giving us the ball, kept giving us opportunities, and just the fact that I was able to go through all 4 quarters and to help the offense to keep going down the field and scoring drives, it was just an amazing feeling. I was excited.
Carton, you got back to Taylor a few times. I'm Tyler, excuse me. What were you seeing on the offensive line, and why were you able to get back there so much?
Honestly, it was all just game planning. I feel like a few of the sacks I had on him were slant calls that I got from the linebacker. Getting untouched. I mean, they were a great offense. We started out flat, came out flat, but once we got that first 3 and out, we gained confidence and took over. I mean, our defense played great as a whole. I could just go through every guy on my team on the defense. We stepped up and played great.
They forced 3 turnovers on you, though. You guys didn't have any. You lost on the turnover battle. The defense obviously countered it. What was better for the defense that helped balance everything out?
Well, like I say, when we play with a little adversity, then I think we get stronger. And we went through something similar last week where we ran a couple fakes, didn't get them, and the defense rebounded strong. And the turnovers are a big part of this game, and I was just proud of the guys on how they fought to rebound from those turnovers.
You're the only team that has beaten these guys here in the last 3 seasons. What's the secret?
I don't know. I mean, this is a hard place to play. The travel's hard for all the teams. There's no, there's not a lot of hotels here to stay, and you got to walk a mile from your locker room to here. And anyway, bottom line, it's a hard place to play, and our guys, we educate them on it. They understand it, and I mean, it doesn't really faze us. But you can say the same thing on the flip side. They beat us up there the last 2 years. So right now, in a rivalry game, I don't think home field advantage has that much of a say. You got to go out and play every play, and you got to play hard, and that's what our guys did tonight.
So Jay, to advance to the quarterfinals, what does that mean for the program?
Well, it means we get a really good opponent this week. And again, this is another opponent I should not have to do one thing to motivate these players to go play. We got James Madison, at least I think they won. Okay, so James Madison won. They're an outstanding football team, obviously ranked #1 in the country. I shouldn't have to say one thing this week to motivate these players to practice hard and go out and get this, because that's what football is. You want opportunities like this. We wanted a really good opponent in the first round. We got it. We wanted an opportunity at Southern Utah because we knew that's who was waiting. We got it. And now this is the next opponent. And we're going to obviously have to play great against these guys. But if you're a competitor, you want these kind of games. And I think our players will handle this great.
Stefan, any thoughts on playing James Madison?
Excited. I mean, just like Coach said, they're a really good team, and just excited for the opportunity to go out and play them.
And nothing about the numbers, there will be no mention of streaks or talk of anything like that during the week?
Sure. I mean, they got a 24-game win streak, and they've been the best team in the country for the last 2 years, and we understand that, but the last 24 games don't matter. All that matters is this one coming up, and that's how we'll approach it. And it doesn't matter if they're on a 7-game win streak. That stuff doesn't matter now. All that matters is one game, and we're going to go play it as hard as we can.
Stefan, just kind of building on that, what does it mean from a player's perspective? Coach kind of talked about from the program and coach's perspective and everything, but just getting to this point, what does that mean for players?
Oh, I mean, you're making history. As you keep going on through the playoffs, every game's a big play, and so it's just, I mean, it's exciting. It's fun to be a part of this team, to have the unity that we have, and just keep moving forward. I mean, it's just a great time to be Weber State Wildcat, and so I just love that aspect of the unity of the team, and just keep going, keep the season alive with these boys.